you were already a rank holder, that is rank 278, and this year you got rank 17. So what is that journey, when we're talking about going from 278 to 17? What changed in this specific attempt, and especially when we're talking about mains, because mains is the real key here, right? So what changed in your main strategy here from 278 to 17?
I think one of the important things is that mains is not just about answering the question. You really need to think about what the checker thinks as well. So do not leave any empty spaces. That's one advice that one of my friends, I think ranked 38, Lakshya Singhal, last year, he told me that I would never leave a page even if I'd finished my word limit. If I was leaving one fourth of a page, I just felt uncomfortable, so I just filled the entire page. And I followed that strategy of his this year, and I think it helped. Other than that, one thing I followed was, if they ask you one question, you answer one thing extra. So for example, if they're asking you the problems of a situation, you do give way forward no matter what. Like, even if they haven't asked for it, you do that. If they're asking two things in the question, you answer three. That's important. Keywords are very important. Giving examples, if you can, give examples from stuff that's in the news currently, that also helps a lot. So in a way, just put up names of schemes and things. So it's not just like you have knowledge that you've just learned up, you also have the ability to apply it and make connections from the real world, right? So I think that works a lot.
Okay. And when we're talking about means, again, what is your strategy when we're talking about the static portion versus your strategy towards handling currents, specifically in mains here?
Static, I think there are a lot of standard books that you can make notes from right from the start. For example, for mains, what I did with history was, that thick India Struggle for Independence by Bipin Chandra.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I was reading it, I could sense ki, oh, this page has information regarding this question that I could myself come up with. So I would just take pictures of that page, and that was an entire answer waiting for me right there. If a question UPSC did come up with, right? So whenever you're reading something, especially for mains, you read it from the point of view of answering a question. One of that thing is important. The other topics that are in news, for example, so you don't know what they might ask, because at times they just pick the topic and form any question. So whenever you see a topic, don't study it just from the point of view in the news, like this issue is happening. No. So you make notes for its background, you make notes for its evolution. For example, if it's a body, for example, I think they asked about Niti Aayog and Planning Commission at one point. So you talk about the evolution, you make notes for that, you make notes for the pros, the cons, the problems people are facing, what the government is doing to fix those things. So that's where all the committee reports and all come in, which you can put into your answers. And ultimately, from your own side, you have to put in way forward, or suggestions for improvement. So I think if you make notes from approaching a topic from all angles, that helps, because then no matter what they ask, you'll have something to write. So that's very important. And I think for static, from the syllabus, I think you need to really read the syllabus. You pick up the syllabus and then you make notes from every topic. That's why Civils Daily actually helped me, because I think on your website, you on your blog,
Yeah.
you have those syllabus wise topics, and you have static as well as current affairs attached to those things. So I made notes from that.
Yeah.
That helped quite a lot. So you put in the effort. It takes about a couple of months to actually do this if you're doing just this. So you take the time to make those notes and filter the information as well, so you have a very concentrated set of notes ready for you to revise when the time comes.
So you're a notes person, basically.
Yeah. I think it's important, because in the end also, then the material that you have becomes so much that you can't revise it. Obviously you need to plan in such a way, you in even in the last moments you can't revise everything, so you need to grade your notes as well, that this is the most important, this is less important. So that sort of planning also goes into it.
Yeah, and basically notes for prelims and mains are basically one, right? Or you had a different approach to them?
I had a different approach to that. Completely
Okay.
different. Prelims, I didn't make much notes. because enough things are available in the market which are already in a very concise form. It's all factual. What's the point of writing factual stuff again? It's already
Yeah.
written somewhere else, right?
True.
Mains, because you need to collate information from different places and analyze different approaches or different angles to a topic, so you need to make those separately, so you can't really have common notes. I couldn't have common notes for that.
Okay, cool. So that is, a good strategy you've actually laid down for future aspirants there with respect to notes making and mains preparation.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update from Civil's Daily.